you want to buy a pre-built gaming PC with the new RTX 5070 Ti, then you came to the right place. I'll show you specific gaming PC recommendations with this new Nvidia graphics card at different price points. And of course, I'll show you the level of gaming performance that you can expect with these PCs at different monitor resolutions, including 1080p, 1440p, and 4K. The links to all of these pre-built PCs with the latest pricing and availability will be down below in the video description. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first pre-built PC, we have the cheapest RTX 5070 Ti system from Skytech. This is the Rampage gaming PC. It has, of course, the 5070 Ti, and alongside this graphics card, you get the Ryzen 7 7700X. So you get an 8-core CPU that's going to be amazing when paired with this RTX 5070 Ti graphics card. You can expect very high frame rate at 1440p because the 5070 Ti is one of the best graphics cards out there in terms of performance at 1440p and even 4K resolution. So if you are into 4K gaming, even in high demanding titles, high to ultra settings, this system will be more than enough. And I recommend this PC for most people because it's the cheapest one, so it's not as expensive as other PCs. And by the way, I have an extra coupon code that's going to give you a 75 USD discount for a limited time. That being said, this system is around 2060 bucks, but after you apply the coupon code that you can find down in the video description, it's going to be under 2000 USD, which is a very decent price for a pre-built PC with the RTX 5070 Ti. Here you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, so you get an amazing level of content creation and streaming performance. You get plenty of airflow, and on top of that, the 5070 Ti is out of stock everywhere at the moment. So if you wanted to get this graphics card yourself and build a system around it, because of these scalpers, you will be paying much more than a pre-built PC. So in my opinion, getting this PC is actually a pretty good idea if you want the 5070 Ti graphics card. With the next one, we have the smallest gaming PC with the 5070 Ti. If you want a PC that's portable like a PS5, and maybe you want to travel a lot or you want your desk to be as clean as possible, then I recommend you getting this one, which is the LAN gaming desktop from Amazon. Here you get a Ryzen 7 7700, which is a very power efficient processor with 8 cores as well. Very nice CPU to pair with the 5070 Ti, and then you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. So in terms of performance, it's going to be very similar compared to the last system from Skytech, but this one is a bit more expensive, and of course it's smaller. In terms of pricing, this one is about 2150 bucks, which is again more expensive than the last one. So I would recommend you this one if you really want a small gaming PC. With the next one, we have the best value for gaming pre-built PC with the RTX 5070 Ti. This is the King 95 gaming PC. You can get it in white or black. This is one of my favorite systems in terms of PC design. The aesthetics are top tier in my opinion, whether you want it in black or white. And the reason why I call this one the best value for gaming is because you get one of the fastest processors in the entire market in the Ryzen 7 7800X3D. With this CPU, you will be achieving higher frame rates than with the Ryzen 7 7700 or 7700X from the other systems, especially in high CPU demanding titles. So if you play esports games, for example, at 1080p or even 1440p resolution competitive settings, here you will be achieving much higher FPS in games like Fortnite, Valorant, CS2, and those type of games. Or if you want to play just high CPU demanding games like Hogwarts Legacy, Flight Simulator, and games of that nature. Here you also get 32 gigs of RAM and a 1TB SSD. The total price is going to be around 2280 bucks, but after you apply my coupon code, then it will be around 2200 USD. And last but not least, we have the best all-around gaming PC with the 5070 Ti. Now, this is the most expensive system with the 5070 Ti that I'm recommending today, and I wouldn't recommend you spending more than this on a gaming PC with the 5070 Ti, and I will explain why in a second. But in my opinion, this AVS gaming PC is the best all-around system because you get an Intel Core Ultra 7 CPU alongside 2TB of SSD instead of 1TB, so you get more storage than any other system in case you want to install a bunch of games. And then you get a great CPU for content creators as well. So if you're a content creator, then you are getting top tier performance. And of course, since you get the 5070 Ti, you are also getting top tier performance for gaming at 1440p and 4K resolution. Here you also get 32 gigs of RAM, and the total price is 2500 USD. Now, for most people, I recommend you going going with a cheaper system if you want the 5070 Ti. The first system in my opinion is the best value one, and if you want something faster for gaming, I recommend you getting the King 95, which is quite cheaper than this AVS system as well. So I would only recommend you buying this system if you are a professional content creator or you really need more than 1 TB of SSD and you don't want to install it yourself. Now, the reason why I wouldn't spend more money on a 5070 Ti system is because you are getting too close to the 5080 gaming PC pricing. So if you're going to spend 2800 USD, you can actually get 5080 systems at the moment. So that's my reasoning. And honestly, the 5070 Ti is not that much faster compared to the previous generation RTX 4070 Ti Super, which is about 10% slower. So if you're concerned about the 5070 Ti pricing, even on these gaming PCs, then I have a bonus pre-built PC for you that you will find down in the video description, which is from iPower. It has a 4070 Ti Super, a Ryzen 9 processor, which is great for both gamers and content creators. You get 32 gigs of RAM and 2 TB of SSD, so you get plenty of storage as well, and the price is around 1900 USD. So it's quite cheaper than 5070 Ti pricing, and you are getting very similar performance at the end of the day. I mean, I have tested the 4070 Ti Super myself, and it's a beast of a 1440p graphics card, and you can also use it for 4K without any issues, even in high demanding titles, especially if you turn on the DLSS quality. And since the 5070 Ti is brand new, maybe we get better deals in the future, so I will be updating the links down in the description with better deals if I can find them. That way you get the best price to performance 5070 Ti system by the time of watching. And also thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.